Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning.
How we all doing, guys?
Are we live yet?
Yeah, buddy. I made them both go live at the same time. I was
Well, why?
being, I got,
Why they hit? I'm still waiting for you on YouTube.
yeah, it's on the 30-second delay.
Uh,
You'll be impressed with my ability to synchronize the two.
Otis earnings FYI.
he's looking at Tesla.
Yeah, it's just one of the ones that's up like when I load up.
Watching people.
I got OCGN up. That's about it. Not a lot moving really right now.
Outside.
SYPR is dropping a bit.
Do you have trucks on that, I assume?
No.
Just be careful of that OCGN.
Yeah, I know.
All hype.
GSX, 8BCO,
There's a ton of shares I can still
charts
dump.
up. We
You're
shall
not
see
gonna get
what the
any money
market
from
gods
this
provide today.
thing with India.
Offering on Friday.
It was like they have 100 million shares and they only dumped like what 20 or 30.
Gotcha.
And that partnership with that company in India for the COVID, their OCGN's only going to make money if it gets accepted to the United States. And we don't really need another vaccine because we have all our vaccines now.
Yeah, they already shut down somebody else. He does all that. Or something, I can't remember. US comes out and says, we're not going to do
SJ
that.
is
It's
NTB
going to go
FYI.
down, down, down.
Well, they're giving them materials to India to make, but it's not passed, and they're only going to make money if it gets passed in the United States.
Chance of that response.
Good luck.
People.
SYPR is dropping like crazy. Down to 4.
That's fine. Love how they work just fine till the bell rings. And I was like, nope.
All right, guys, I might just take the rest of the week off. This is brutal.
Oh. It was funny the first 25 times. I had become like a 3-year-old that keeps telling the joke.
Yeah, but now it's the week. It's not just the day.
Betcha.
Come on, man. Give me some credit.
I take the joke to another level.
Tesla is moving though. Look at that thing go. I haven't had any reason to get rid of that chart yet. LKCO, we don't have shares there, but the range on that thing sucks anyway. Man, look at Tesla go. Holy shnikes. That's straight up. If TELL can go to... Oh, never mind. That's a... Holy shit, that's a huge company.
Yeah, that's huge.
Jumping all over the place.
Who is?
Skills.
Yeah, so,
Steve's still on that.
yeah, I think he's long-term hold now.
My interactive brokers is not working correctly. What the fuck? My little watch list, I'm typing a symbol into it and nothing's coming up.
That's always good times. I'm not in a rush today. I'm just waiting for my phone to.
Oh, Cypher is dying.
QLZ just got a nice pop upwards.
No short either. No.
Dude, putting more long buys in this stock.
XXII is moving, but we don't have shorts on it anymore.
New shorts on TELL, TELL.
Do? Oh, we do.
It's a huge company. Just be
Yeah,
careful with that.
Inflow.
And it's up like 7 cents. You might be able to
XXII starter.
4 cents out of that. Yeah. Get it. Get it.
Watching XXII.
6.20 would be better.
Yeah,
We don't have shares on it anymore. They took them away.
I like the pop through 6.
That's pretty good, huh? After that pop, it never really died. I can't even pull that chart up for some reason. What is it? X.
2 X's and then 2 I's. XXII.
Pop up that chart. That's cool.
Did that last
Literally can't pull it up. Oh, there we go. I was not low. H is making a move up.
TELL stalking it.
Keep going.
X.20 plus ideal.
When is this cold weather gonna go away?
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
Cold yet. It gets warm and then it's cold again.
tomorrow.
Like the DT just trying to with tomorrow.
MVISHTV.
Supposed to be warmer. Over on Friday.
Tomorrow.
Of course, Envis is looking really nice in new shares.
JFIN up.
There's no months down.
Come on.
Order filled.
VLDR.
My hands are like so cold I couldn't click the button. Watching Jathan. I just got into VLDR. Jathan I was looking for through 7.
Cheers. Straight to the...
That 7 pop would have been real nice there. Close. A penny again. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this dance today. We're gonna do this dance today.
That's just RVPH worth your time. There's no volume on it, don't hold it right away.
In the bid. Bid went through us. No fill.
Order partially filled.
There we go.
Order filled.
What's up?
VLDR dollar.
It's worth your time. It got
Thanks,
hold
T.
it like not a lot of volume down, but
Carrot.
big gap up.
Say it one more time.
RVPH. Romeo Victor Pop.
Is he like that quiet for everybody?
Yeah, he was quiet for this morning. I turned him up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just.
Dude, that you are quieter today than normal.
And it kind of sounded like you were mumbling as well, like you're tired.
Well, I'm definitely tired, but
You're just not your normal chippy self.
Sounds like you're still in bed.
okay.
He's like, wait till I see that first customer.
I'll be all, good morning, laundry.
Hey, good to see you, Schlimpka. Sorry, Schlimpka. I don't even remember what that means, to be honest.
Means you feel violated.
Nothing, because it's not even a real word.
You made that up? You're a jerk.
Yes, the person that made it up is a jerk, yes.
Who?
Something bad like your mom, Tim. Longer hold for RVPH. Move on.
Joseph, if you got some TIGR, nice one, man. I didn't even see that one. A little, well, I mean, a little grindy, but definitely a nice one. What's the float on this RVPH? It's got to be low. It's only got a 44 mil market cap, so float's got to be
Less than
much
6
lower. Yeah.
Short Sia.
Isn't that a singer?
CAH. Yeah, this one.
Where'd you get it? Right here?
Yeah. Pretty much. 160. Pushed on towards 1030, I believe.
Did you say you're short?
Sia. SCAH.
SCAH.
SE. Sandy. Elephant. Alpha. Henry.
What are you
Order
doing?
cancelled.
Dang, miss on JFIN there.
Pushed on
JFIN miss.
towards 1030.
Spread was crap. Hoping for 0.50 push.
Damn, JFIN was a miss. The spread was really bad. Well, no, it spiked, but this, like, when it was at the highs of 749, the bid was at like 711.
Yeah.
It was a really bad spread.
Volume died out on that Sia for you, Devin.
Damn, that would have been a good one. I have to go back and watch that, but I'm pretty sure the spread was really bad, and it happened so fast. It would have been pretty hard. That's why I tried to get in there, hoping that maybe the people hitting the ask would jump back up towards high of day, but it never did. Which one are you in?
SEAH.
SEAH.
Yup.
Yeah,
Same
little pop
here.
there.
Still in starter.
There goes that RVPH. Nice gap for it to fill.
There we go. Up around 1050. That feels good.
Oh, that's a big gap.
Oh. There's your gap.
Order filled.
RVPH.
I'm just gonna chill on this thing for a minute. CSPR. So good gap up. Do we have shorts on that?
Which one?
CSPR. Cat Sandy Papa Romeo.
I think so. We do, yeah. But the chart doesn't look that great.
Which is a nice gap on the daily. See if this gap on the that. Up a little higher.
I pulled that one up earlier and we're just kind of chopping around in there.
Talking about the gap alone.
Yeah.
Pretty big gap up. going though.
Yeah. Everything's kind of going up with it right
Get
now.
some volume. Send that red. Keep that one up for fun. SJ's not doing shit, so I'm gonna do that off. Let's see up here. Come on, see ya. Go again.
XXII would have been a decent short for you too.
Yeah, that was grindy.
Yeah. It's still not moving fast, but
What I miss?
not a lot.
TSPR starting to go. Trying to push up. Some more volume coming in. I can push over 9 here. That would be pretty cool.
Got bought up a little too much there.
JFIN $$ on way.
Yeah, but it's not
XXII $$
what you would think,
on
so
way.
doesn't really matter.
Damn, is this really gonna... We were that close.
At least you're green, right?
Up a whole $14.
Should have just took it when it was there. Give it a chance to come back down.
This candle to fade. There we go. You, she's listening to me. WRAP just faded from it or something.
Boo.
Just chilling on this thing.
Microchips died.
JFM would have been real nice, huh?
Lost the milk.
Yeah, I keep pulling that up.
Like this to break down through here, 1046. Not a very dynamic trade.
XXII $.
CCIV is running up a bit.
This is such a grinder, though. Yeah, unless you got in and were kind of holding, like Brian did. Wouldn't have been for me.
XXII lock and trail.
A lot of people sitting on the
XXII $.
Seems like everybody else traded it. I bet they all had their first initial entry, though, on that first pop.
That's all you, man.
Yep.
This is looking pretty weak.
Oh god, $1. Ooh.
It's 1040.
Let me know when it hits 50.
Order cancelled.
$50?
This is a
See what it does when we get down here.
$50, $55 is my price target.
This could be one that just goes all the way back down.
Yep, it's gonna be a while.
This candle.
All out of see ya.
Until they release their first.
This could be manipulated as well. They might run it back to the highs, get some stop losses, then drop it, kind of thing. It's kind of a tough one,
Momentum
especially with our average right where it's at.
Split everywhere.
And it's got some momentum.
Just keep the order there. If it gives it to us, we get it. If not,
This is a ton.
this is probably going to be a stop right at the highs. 628. If it wants to get above this 616, That's probably when we'll look to jump out of it, because that would obviously look like it's gonna move higher at that point. Yeah, this XXII, if we were in it, this is where we'd be looking for that 542 area. It's a shame we're not in it. Look at how well it's working. Got a feeling we're gonna get like an elevator dump here pretty soon. It's a lot of volume up here at the top. Somebody's probably gonna realize we're not going any higher. This might be it right here. Get some fear kicking in.
CIB merger. I don't think you're gonna get your 55 bucks, buddy.
There we go. Get the breakdown through 60. We should be good. Come on. Look at that spread. What the?
Too loud. Too loud.
Getting greedy with this thing. It keeps just missing us. I mean, even for SO 59, so it would have been 2 cents. If we can get back down to that 60 area again, I'm just going to take it. This is getting a little ridiculous with the spread. I thought we were going to get that push through 60 down to test the $0.50, but didn't quite get it. Some shorts covered there. Are you serious? You can go all the way back up? Are you serious? We're really going to have to take a break-even trade here on this thing. Because that's what we're going to do. If it hits 6, we're out. Not going to let this get bought up like that and then go back against us. It's a little frustrating.
That's Jay a little bit, but I don't like it.
I mean, I know it's just a starter position and it's not even a big one. I took half the starter because of it being a low float.
Which is, what is it, CRSP or whatever the hell it is. I got that up on the rooms. CSPR. But I'd like to see a bit of a jump over 9.
At this point, though, this might actually... We're going to do something like that. Look in the cover. If it doesn't quite give us the push down through. I'm still just sitting in RVPH. Waiting for the gap fill.
I was just gonna say, wait for that gap.
Showing up.
CSP. Yeah, it's a spready little thing.
CSPR just made a little bit of a jump up there.
Running into something there. 561, 562. In my experience, when volume starts to die like this, and whatever direction it's going in, it's usually a good sign that it's going to just keep going in that direction.
SS.
Yeah, I'm watching CSPR as well. I was looking for it to get over 9.
Still speculating between Apple and Lucid merger.
Try to let this work. Definitely not going to let it go red on us now. We can just get that 560 break. See what it does at the 550. But needs to break 560 first.
get going, man.
Keep up then, Jason.
XXII made it right to that line.
Good. What thoughts here?
CCIV if you got him.
He's got it.
It's a jumpy one.
I just got a little bit on MViz, but it wasn't even
Elevator down. Came out.
GSX.
GSX, huge company.
GSX huge co.
Oh, there we go. Got through 60. Almost got the gap fill. It's like, do we really just take some off and see if it fades the rest of the day, like with this amount of shares? Or do we just take it and just move on? Because this one could fade like all day. It's not worth it for the little bit. I was hoping to get back down into the 50s though.
Order cancelled.
JFIN adding back pops
Order
there.
filled.
RVPH all out $.
still an RVPH.
I just got out.
That didn't end up too bad, huh?
Yeah, I kind of took half of a starter though because of the float and possible craziness, and shares were running out there. There's only 25K left at the moment.
Yeah.
This VLDR is back to highs.
Yep.
Look back at the highs.
DLDR.
Victor, Lima, Delta, Romeo.
Roll there.
Voltaire.
What are you watching, Devin?
And
You in it?
GDT, what's up, man?
small,
Sorry, I didn't have this up. Thomas, good morning.
very small.
Yeah, VLDR was a pretty good one.
Would have to move a lot right now to make this.
RVPH was actually good as well. Wish I would have took the 4 stars. Yeah, look at that cover. Beautiful. I was hoping to get a flush, but it just wasn't flushing.
Lot of it, a good pop.
So,
Didn't. This is a better pop than I got.
good recognition
Caught a pop.
of that happening. So, can't be too upset with the read there.
MVis, MV,
Yeah. MVIS.
yeah,
I've heard of it.
you've heard of it?
Yeah.
That one.
I've heard rumors. I heard
That's
people talking.
not. There we go. I'll push. But we can push, man.
I know.
CSPR.
Almost over 9. Touched it.
Big volume there. Dude, that daily looks like a line.
Yes.
I can't even see it. I can't see what's going on in the daily on DOS. Like literally, I don't even know.
RVPH $.
I gotta pee.
What did this do? Yeah, it's grinding. Fammy.
CLVS stalking it.
CSPR. Oh, you guys were just talking about that, huh?
Yeah.
You won?
You in it?
Yeah. No. No. Chart loading setting. Slow today.
CKIN basically NTB.
Get a freaking deal for this one. Yeah, CSPR is a tricky one, dude. That's super grindy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
CSPR if playing with it, keep eye on SS.
I got it up
45k
just so I
now.
can see if it gets a big pop. And make it worthwhile.
Like 1 bar over 950 would be cool.
That would be awesome sauce.
I'd kind of like it to be like really fast, like 1 or 2 1-minute bars. Just go.
Are you not trading today, Justin?
GSX taking scratch on it.
Big volume, bro. Just keeps grinding. I think I've learned, man, shorting grinder sucks for me.
Everybody's buying mattresses. Here's the price target, $10.50. $10. Doesn't go there. That
To I know you can adjust how much time like a certain chart gives you. Does anybody know how to do that?
Oh, you mean by days?
The chart history.
What are you trying to do?
A minute up, and I want to increase how much I'm seeing on the.
Just click the little arrow to the left of the chart.
I know, but there's a way to do that without doing that.
Right click, data config.
Data config, that's it. It's just quicker to do it this way instead of having to.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Thanks, man.
Mr. Casper.
RVPG talk in all.
Boom. That helped. Thanks, man.
RVPH taking asterisk.
No problemo.
I just hate freaking having to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trying to get
Yeah.
over. You're getting like an extra like little line out of each push.
My finger becomes speed racer when I'm doing it. Like click, 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 click. And then if you like move the mouse just a little bit, it screws it all up. They like give you the smallest window to click.
Just go to that data so you can
Yeah.
March, January here now. want more.
Missing the entire week?
Shit over here.
Work, assuming?
I like it
That's
overnight.
crap. That's like the first time I think I've ever seen
Not getting my
you miss an entire week because of it. If it's because of work. I want to scale up so bad. So bad. But I told myself, getting ready to move and everything, I'm going to wait until we move and just kind of keep building the cushion at the current pace. Because I can't really complain at my curve at the moment. So if I can just build a little bit more of a cushion by the time we move, hopefully it'll be that much more, and then we can start to scale it up. Get some real numbers pushing through here. I mean, even with this market, though, it's like I'm still only finding like 2 or 3 trades, and it's frustrating. I ideally would like to be taking 6, 7 plus trades a day, but they're just not anywhere to be found. There's just a lot of these type where it's just like grindy. Same with like the Zekin down here, CSPR, like they're all just grindy looking. That's the other reason I'm hesitant. Like RVPH usually isn't even my typical play, but I mean, these out of the halts looking for the gap fill, I mean, they've been really predictable.
CSPR?
No.
I mean, I'm talking like well over, probably like 95%. They at least fill that gap when they have it. It's pretty crazy.
940 or below, 860.
The only problem with those
Okay, avail.
is if they don't do it,
Just gotta do something.
they can get out of hand pretty quickly.
Chilling here now. Be waiting for the next push.
Pass for me.
Look
30k
at Ray.
asterisk.
I just want this weather to go away. That's the other thing too. When we're in the new house, I won't be in an unfinished basement.
Is mattress snow technology.
Yeah, never mind. I looked at the bottom. It's only 300,000.
Mattress snow?
They launched new cooling collection, an innovative mattress featuring snow technology.
CSPR?
Yeah.
It's an interesting word to pick.
Yes.
So it's some kind of so it's some kind of cooling thing they came up with, but they're calling it snow. To make that's a pretty good marketing. Not gonna lie.
Summertime too. It's a good time to do something like that.
I mean, I sleep hot, so we actually bought one of those Lisa mattresses a while ago because it had the cooling stuff in it, and it helped tremendously actually.
I grew up on a waterbed, and it was nice in the summertime. Heated
Yeah. We had a waterbed as well until the heating mechanism failed one night.
You froze?
No, we didn't freeze. We flooded.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the heating pad was underneath it. And that's how it heated up. I guess that would just get hot, and then it would heat the entire, the water inside. It would circulate, blah, blah, blah. And then one day, I guess it like failed, and then it burned up, and in return burned the bottom of the, because that waterbed stuff is thick, like really thick.
Oh yeah.
So it sat there and just burned a little hole in it, and next thing you know, I woke up to being wet, and yeah, that was fun. I remember it was on the second floor, so my dad went and grabbed a hose, and he started to siphon the water out like through the window, because I mean, like, what else are you gonna do? It's not like you're gonna pick up the waterbed mattress, I guess you can call it a mattress, and just carry it outside.
Let me list this. 2-ton
Yeah.
mattress.
Well, he did. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. He took some duct tape and like tried to seal it off while he siphoned it.
Now let me tell you guys the truth. That's actually wet as bed.
Yeah, it's a huge cover up.
Out the window.
It was a huge cover up.
Then his dad ducked in the hose, you know where, out the window.
Pop the waterbed. It's a cover up.
popped a hole in it.
We had a picture of it. It was like, cause I think I don't even remember. He like tried. He was and still is kind of cheap, so he was trying to get money for it from the people that sold it. Like took a picture of it all burnt up, but I mean it was really old. What did?
RVPH popped again and halted.
Oh damn!
That was good.
We ran out of shares now though.
RVPH HTV now. Dang.
You guys wondering the last time I wet my bed?
Last night.
Not sure.
I was married though. I was probably like 23, and I was like so out, and I had this dream that I was walking up to a urinal and peeing, and then I was like, "What is this warmth on my leg?"
Please tell me it was at least after like a night of drinking.
XXII taking
Might have
all.
been, I don't remember.
ITI very thin ball there.
And that might not have been though.
GME to the moon.
So how'd the wife take that?
She left it.
She left me. She left me 7 years later.
When she broke it off, did she say it was? Remember that time 7 years ago? It's been haunting me, and I just can't take it anymore.
I'm always afraid you're gonna pee on me.
Good night, honey. I love you. Please don't pee on me.
So you say she left you? Was it at least mutual?
No, I was cheating, bro.
Oh,
got
well,
divorced.
that's definitely not mutual.
My ex-wife held my cat for a while until I got an apartment I could keep the cat, and I had to come get the cat because the cat kept on pissing on her side of the bed. She's like, "Get this fucking cat out of here!" I was like, "Yeah, cat, nice job."
Good job, Catman. Catman. Another cat story bite.
GME.
It's about time I had this cat.
King Bang Cat.
Get
As much as GME looks like a great short right there, like it's my play and everything, I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Just knowing that this thing could just get irrational at any moment in time. There's way too many people that are way more important than me messing with that thing, and I don't want nothing to do with it.
What's the flip on the CSPR before I dab this one?
I don't see it.
CCIV, Tim?
Is that moving again?
Oh no, I thought you said CCIV. It's on app.
Oh, I did earlier, but we don't have shares on it. I was just
Sono lock and trail.
He's in a mood today, man. What am I gonna do?
Awesome.
that's probably a good long CCIV, to be honest.
In the mood.
Logging it to 55.
Yeah, I know you would have hit it.
I'm waiting.
I was sitting here watching it, and I'm like, this is 100%
It's gonna be like
like what I look for, but it's GME. I just don't want anything to do with it. I traded it once, like before it was a meme, but I mean, I know it's probably still gonna do the exact same thing every other thing does, but it's just not in my nature to trade the meme stocks. I don't like it. I just said I'm trying to take the easy ones and build a cushion, not trying to get caught in something silly.
Shorts on ITI.
On what?
ITI.
Ski, dude, you are freaking out. What is it?
We'll just let Brian make all the money on GME.
Yeah. That was a maneuver. Oh, wait. No, I was just going to trade. Nope, didn't trade. Nope. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Monster. What else we got here? ITR. Didn't mention that in, Cage didn't mention that blue strips. That must be this guy's short men. Good luck getting out.
New Jersey Department of Transportation news.
Oh, they saw a dry cleaner truck on the road.
GME LOL. Didn't see that coming.
Win, too.
$. On way.
Anybody know anything about karaoke machines?
What the? What the hell?
No.
It's
From my son's graduation party.
reminds me of I have one just sitting around. You can have it. You just gotta come pick it up.
Cost more just to do that than to buy one.
I was yeah, not that far. The it's like one of them like speaker boxes. It's wireless and everything. It's actually really nice. We just it was a company that reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you want to do this? To do a review? Give us a review on Amazon?" And I'm like, "Okay." It's like a $300 box.
I'm sure it's the SPR.
Devin, nobody cares, Devin. We're talking about karaoke machines, man.
I've noticed. I've been trying to get a word in anyway, too.
VLDR done.
Where'd you get in at? In case anyone cares.
75, if anybody cares.
What are you in?
The SPR.
You got it. Wow.
I'd like to see this view out break.
Oh,
JFI.
that's a VWAP break for you.
That was a view out break.
That's the break I was looking for earlier in VLDR, and it just wouldn't happen.
Couldn't even get the Wii in there. Went too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Thomas was like, "Damn, I can't even go wee."
That was like a Wii. It was done.
Wait.
Oui, oui, comment allez-vous?
Oh, looked like that thing was gonna break down.
Tu parles français?
What else you were in it earlier?
I was saying it.
You know what, Jag? You know what, Jag? Devin now, after that move down, can buy you a karaoke machine.
Yeah.
Or at least pay for the shipping for that.
CSPR out all.
Here's your question about karaoke.
Well, I need to. I was gonna rent one for the party, but it's actually like 200 and something bucks to rent one. So
Oh, you can just buy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they make them little speaker ones on just look on Amazon. It's like a portable speaker. It's wireless and everything, or you can have it wired. You can plug it in, and it comes with microphones. It's Bluetooth, like everything. It's really like it's actually really nice. Has little disco lights built in. No, it comes with a little slot. It's almost like a little suitcase handle that comes up, and you attach something to that, and it holds your phone. So you could like put an app on your phone to do the karaoke stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a tablet, like something bigger, like whatever it is. Yeah, but it doesn't have like a screen. It's not like an actual karaoke machine, but it comes with the microphones to sing and yeah. And there's a bunch of different ones, so and they're probably all the same. Just probably find the one that's the cheapest.
Yeah.
I worked at a bar that had karaoke Sundays. I used to do it on a computer.
And I'm sure the bar probably spent a little bit more money on something.
NKLA 87K
Oh,
tomorrow.
let's go. Give me $8.
Go. Here we go. 1, 2,
Ah, I
3.
had that. Nicola.
I think DT's news kind of made me really want to short this thing. I'm like, that is not.
Yeah, that's rude, man.
No, below 840, it's got no price fall.
That's a good thing. It means you got a lot of bags.
You say it had a lot of fags?
That was definitely what you're dreaming. It's like Devin. It's like Devin's dream. Yeah. I went to bed.
Okay.
The reason my name is Jag is because I'm actually,
the
What
wrong
is
key.
the heck wrong with
Sorry,
Can't pay
YouTube.
my YouTube subscription. I don't feel safe in this room now.
Shrimp cat.
Rex just demonetized himself today.
I think he did. YouTube, the channel's been canceled due to hate speech.
You try to put. Yeah, that would have worked nice.
We didn't say we didn't like them.
Yeah, I actually have been on record several times saying I have no problem with them.
Yeah, I have gay friends.
So do I. You're all gay, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you
So we're all happy.
say that's who they are is already.
Dude, you are so tripping,
My-
bro.
My brother used to have the dumbest comeback when people, like, growing up, when people would use the word fag a lot. Like, he would be like, "Oh, calling me a bundle of sticks?" So that's yeah, well, because obviously, you know, it means that in other language. I don't remember which one, but that was always his comeback, and I was just like, okay.
I believe it's English. The English call a bundle of sticks a fag.
Yeah. What do they call, like, cigarettes? Don't they call them something crazy?
3.20.
We go to fags as well.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so that's what it was. Yeah.
With the cigarette
So
wrappers earlier.
a bunch of long and pointy things all together is considered a fag.
I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, my brother was always, like, real technical. Like, he would.
I wonder
His.
where we got the term from then. It all
Like,
makes sense.
well, it does in a way, but it also, like, just doesn't make any sense.
Oh no, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Faggot was a bundle. Was a unit of
JFIN
measure.
working it.
Jfin.
Yes, I did.
8.20 would
They
be
measure it
amazing.
6 inches at a time.
Bundle sticks like a
Carrot.
broom is called a faggot.
Not below 50.
Well, where did the word faggot come from? Like, how did that come into play? Is that just, like, the way to singular? Well, I don't know the word that I'm looking for here. Yeah, is that the way? Yeah.
Oh, a long faggot is a bundle larger than 3 foot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so
But
so
also
faggot's an
just
actual
voice.
word in the English language?
Yeah.
Like, is that? Oh, okay.
Conversations we have in this room.
Short faggot was a bundle of sticks that was shorter than
I will
3
do
foot.
that
A
for
long
you.
faggot was longer than 3 foot.
It's kind of funny because now it is all kind of making sense. I never really did my due diligence on this topic.
Sense.
Fastine was a type of long faggot. It was probably 13 to 20.
JFIN
Wow.
finds
Morning,
$1
Abdul.
$.
Abdel.
Nice one, Fish.
I did it again.
Yeah, a little bit. Had to do with some bundle of sticks that women used to carry on their backs.
Keep winding up in these trades.
JFIN did
Grindy ones.
$.
Well, at least you got that good drop.
I was gonna say, what are you complaining about?
Mostly all brought back already.
Just don't go fast.
What are you?
That was a fast drop. That was a fast drop. And the next one will probably be fast too, down to 8.
When it happens.
When it happens. But it has to go through this consolidation period because it's the market we're in.
You can look at it and say, what happened?
What happened? CCIV just going straight up.
Like at PGS.
Surprise, man.
Isn't that the one you're long in, DT?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Invis finally went up.
I have no shares on it, so hopefully it just goes to the moon.
This is just the Apple News. A rumor that's been going around for months.
Every time I say CCIV, I think of CCTV. I don't know why, it just kind of happens.
Yeah, I
Why don't you teach me some French, man? J'ai mangé le fromage. J'ai mangé le poison.
So she wants to drop to me.
Donnez-moi la tête, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, this
LKCO is NTB. JFIN adding some on the way back down.
Totally could have traded JFIN, but this isn't my play. I mean, looking for the extension away from here, that, like, you can see it building, a little ascending triangle forming there. But that is not the extension I'm looking for. The extension I'm looking for is through 8.
Did you cover any?
So I'm not going to be upset that I missed that. It's just not my play.
OCGN just spiked again.
We have shares on that today? Nope. Still no shares here on OCGN. Oh. It's like the shares keep kind of popping in and out there. It said we had 36 shares. And now it says, now on IB it says we have 76,000. I guess there was a big cover there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they all just showed up.
Somebody's like, please, take my shorts. I don't want to learn French, to be honest. I'd rather learn Spanish at this point. Spanish would be way more valuable in life. No offense if you're French, but it's the truth. As an American, anyway. When my kids start to get a little bit older, I do plan to try to learn some Spanish with them.
Come here.
Coins below 300.
I know a little bit of Spanish, but nothing, like, I can't understand conversation.
Gotta get that 105 bill.
I can just, like, hear, pick some words out.
treat to my dog, and it just bounced off his nose.
I've never really tried to learn it either, though.
Gotcha.
I had one dog. He was a Sheltie sheepdog, and he would do that. You could put a treat on his nose, and he'd wait until you said go, and he could, like, do the little swift to the side and then back over to catch it in his mouth. He was pretty good at it. Can't exactly do that with my pugs. Just falls off their face. They just look at me. It just drops to the floor, and they're like, okay, thank you.
Good trick.
The coolest thing I got them to do is I can get them up on their hind legs, and they like dance in a circle. It's pretty. That was like the coolest thing I could do with them.
JFIN $$ on the ads.
Still in CSPR?
QLGN earnings.
CCIV is just like, I am not coming down. Leave me alone.
It's still going up.
It's like my kid in the morning. Get out of my room. I am not ready to wake up yet.
Dump a glass of water out.
Dang, VLDR actually had a decent pullback there. I didn't even see that open. It's back to highs now, though.
I didn't see a pullback like
Oh, that's not. That wasn't the one that halted. It was RVPH on that halted. Oh wow, it just unhalted. Or no, it didn't. That was my chart being weird.
Yeah, the J chart weird too. Looks like a totally different chart.
Yeah. It had like all the dots, and then it was like, oh, there's all the candles.
Yeah, they are.
QLGN.
Yeah, do you have shares on?
We do. So, not a big fan of the volume. Like, it just stopped moving. There you go.
RKT gets some speed, you may be interested.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Is anything else moving?
No.
250 is kind of a gap fill for this QLGN.
2050 cents.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking to see if some volume actually came in. It's trying. If this thing went to 250, I'd definitely be interested.
Try it.
Yeah, it's trying.
Some volume just came in.
QLGN get pray for me.
CIV going straight up.
Carrot.
Thing hasn't stopped going straight up.
Well, GN's on earnings.
Yeah. I did fail to mention that, even though I already knew. Sorry.
Nope.
That GME would have been a nice short.
Earnings, but small co and lots of shares.
You don't have shorts them a lot today.
Nope.
Everything I pulled up, well, nah.
Indus is pushing.
I know.
Indus. All-time high is this 24, 20 or
The way it's looking, it's going to get there. I don't trust it.
no.
MBIZ just broke its new high.
CCIV grind. Ideally speed up.
What are your A+ criteria for a typical stock you want to short? What you looking exactly at? I have been focusing on what you trade. I end up noticing that sometimes you trade
CCIV
stocks
NTV,
even with
I
low
believe.
volume. And your chart is so clean I don't see any indicator. I really want to get a hint of how you combine your strategy with the ISW scanner.
Thank you.
I'm not French, just for joking. Gotcha.
A lot really
Um,
going besides like MDIS and
so
CCIV.
the only indicators I do use are VWAP and the 9 on the 2-minute. I basically want to see an extension away from those. Like, see how here on QLGN they're together and this is starting to extend? That's what I look for. This isn't extended enough, even though the chart looks good, but the range on it's kind of crap as well as the volume. What was that? Which ticker?
CCIV.
Yeah, we don't have shares on that. We haven't had shares on that all day. I think if I remember even saying in here, CCIV if you got them earlier at some point, which I'm glad you guys didn't, I guess.
Yeah, you did a while ago.
Although I probably said it. Oh yeah, when I said it probably wouldn't have been good. I think I said it when it was going through 22. And it hasn't even attempted a pullback since then.
Ooh, look at all that green on CCIV. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'll take it.
But then, like, say we come down here to RKT. Look at how the 9 has separated itself from VWAP. So what that means to me is that over the last 9 candles, the 9 is showing that it wants to be at a higher price than where the VWAP is. So when they start to separate like this, even though you still have an extension away from that previous high, which is what I'm looking for, it starts to look more and more like a grinder the closer this 9 gets to the price, and when VWAP is not, even close. But then when you come back up here, you can see VWAP and the 9 aren't really that far away considering the entire move. Where down here, at least where we'd be looking for the max take profit, VWAP is still down there. Up here, they're already halfway up. So our take profit is exactly where those lines are, so it doesn't really make sense for us to take a trade here. So same here with CCIV. You can start to see the 9s kind of climbing up here. So the odds are when this thing gets a pullback, you're most likely only going to get it to that level, right? And if you started this thing way down here, you'd be in trouble at this point. This is a pretty scary one to be in short at the moment. But essentially, to answer your question, what I'm looking for is a previous resistance. I'm looking for an extension away from that on some volume, and we're looking for that fast craziness, right? We're looking for the ask to get hit over and over and over again until it kind of stops. Then we look for that jiggle, is what we call it, right? Where ask keeps getting hit over and over and over again, and then you'll start to see people sell. So once people start to sell and then it tries to go back up again, like people start to try to buy some more, but it can't go any higher, it's kind of like it's running into a ceiling, right? So that's where we get that jiggle effect. And then that's usually when you'll look to enter, looking for it to have exhausted itself and for it to come back down. And then we're looking for that pullback. And it's like I always say, the one constant you see in all my trades is you'll see an intense move, which in this case it involved a halt, and then you'll see a pullback, and that's the constant, right? Intense move, pullback. What was the other VLDR? Intense move, pullback, right? What it does after that, I don't know what it's going to do. Is it going to fade the rest of the day? I don't know. Is it going to go high of day the rest of the, and go higher the rest of the day? I don't know. That's what VLDR did. That's what RVPH is doing, right? Well, it went a lot higher actually, but now it's kind of coming back down. But after that initial pullback, I don't know what it's going to do. Eventually, when I have a lot more shares, I'll probably end up stopping out on ones that look like this, but I'll also be able to catch the ones that possibly fade the rest of the day, and I can make some more money off of those. So it's kind of but the edge, the highest probability play that I'm looking for is that intense move into a pullback, right? That's what I'm looking for. That's my play, my edge in a nutshell. I mean, granted, this one had a lot more room, and that if you were watching me trade this live, I was saying, I wonder if we'll get that move back down towards 5, and I was contemplating on taking some shares and trying to see if it would, but I had such little shares because I took half of a starter here because it was a low float, as well as, we were dealing with the halt, and this easily could have went higher up towards 7, and I wanted to be able to play it accordingly, but that didn't happen, so it just really didn't make sense to try to hold such a small amount of shares. So I took it all, and it ended up being the right call. As you can see, this thing actually popped back up and halted again. So yeah, that'd be my strategy in a nutshell. And I plan to trade no differently than I am right now, and just increase the share size. Just kind of waiting until we move into the new house. It'll
Where'd everybody go?
just give me less nerves. I don't want to like start transitioning into something like that and then have the big move happen and then like get all stressed out about stuff like that. I'd rather just stay where I'm at, keep building the cushion at the current rate, and then once we get settled into the new place, we can start to push. Especially I want the market to kind of pick up a little bit, and to be honest, being the summertime, might not get that. So the only way to really make more money is to take a little bit more risk with some more share size and go from there. So excuse me. But like you said, it all stems from the scanner. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without the scanner. I mean, who's going to have RVPH up? Who's going to have, VLDR up like pre-market? Like these had no reason to be looked at in the pre-market, right? It just made a move out of nowhere. That's where the scanner comes in. Scanner says, hey, look at me. I pull it up, take a look. Does it meet my parameters? And then I trade it. It's that simple. I haven't done an ounce of research on any ticker in 2 years. It's just not needed. That's what the scanner's for. That's why you pay the money for the scanner. Got all these guys doing 2-3 hours of research on tickers, before they go to bed every night. And, I'd rather spend that with my family. So or playing video games, one of the two.
What's I doing today?
It's just chilling. Yeah, it's just chilling up there. Definitely kind of sideways. Yeah, 417. Yeah.
I feel like as long as it stays up above 416, it's in bullish territory. What's Casper's gonna do, man?
I don't know. It's starting to.
He's starting to ramp again. CIV said nope. We're saying yep. And this is saying nope.
So the tape in level 2, the tape, yes, level 2 is just noise. The tape is essentially this orange line that you see on my charts. So if you were to pull up the time and sales, like it's slow. Let me pull one up real quick. Oh, what's it doing? It keeps disappearing. There we go. So let's find what's OCGN. So if you're watching OCGN, this isn't really good because it's not an extension. So you're going to see a lot of red and green, which isn't really what we're looking for. In all honesty, really, this is all you need. Yeah. So when you're in a chop zone like this, it's just going to be a lot of back and forth.
890.
Let's see. We'll see if we can find one. I'll try to show you what I'm talking about. But essentially, this orange line is telling you exactly what this time and sales is telling you, right? The time and sales is all orders that are actually going through into the market. So this orange line is going and it's telling you the last price that went through. So every time this clicks, this orange line is telling you where that is clicking. So it's always keeping up. So essentially, if you sit here and watch this time and sales long enough next to this orange line going up and down, you're going to start to see that it's the same thing. So eventually you turn all of this red, green, and white in your head into this line. Yeah, I'm just trying to teach somebody like what I'm looking at. Put this on top. So hopefully we can find something that's kind of running a little bit, so I can kind of show you. So like, see how we're getting all green and white here, and it's moving up. So people are hitting the ask. The green is the ask, the in-between is white, and then red would be the bid. So see how there's a big hit on the bid there?
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what he was doing. I was like, where's he going?
So essentially, we can have, like, you see the ask getting hit over and over again, then you see the bid. That's a good indication that it's going to reverse, right? So that's how, that's basically what I'm looking at. But I'm reading it through this last price line. But it's essentially the same thing. Anytime you pull up a ticker and you see a lot of red, but the price is just kind of climbing ever so slowly, you want to stay away from those. That's those usually have algo written all over it. But that's really the best I can explain it. Level 2, I wouldn't pay attention to that. The difference between time and sales and level 2 is time and sales is actual orders. Level 2, people can spoof orders all the time. So like you see this one went through for 2,000 shares. That's actually 2,000 shares that went through on the order. But someone could pop up on the level 2 with 20,000 shares with no intention of ever actually putting those 20,000 shares into the market. They're just trying to spoof the direction of the stock.
LOL.
Thought I heard one going off there. I was going to try to pull it up. It's a TCAT. Yeah, here we go. So we don't have shares on TCAT, I don't think. Anyways, and it's SSR. Yeah, no shares. But if we watch, you'll see this going up and up and up with just green and white, green and white, green and white. So obviously there's a little wall there at 36, but then you start seeing all this red, right? So that's a good indication that this might end up dropping. This is crazy spready too.
What are you looking at, Dad?
But a lot of this too is sometimes you can't really wait for the jiggle. It's like sometimes you get a pop through like this 36 and it goes all the way up to 36.90. And sometimes you have to just be that quick. Like the minute you feel it kind of stop, sometimes is the top. And sometimes that's the risk you have to take is that could possibly be the top.
Every time it gets volume up, it gets shoved right back down.
But not a great shove down, other than that one.
No, I'm not offended.
Lucky to be
No, you're good,
for that
man.
one.
Ask away. I don't really know how to explain my strategy any more than I have. It really comes down to what I've already said. Like looking down at RKT, look for that previous resistance, look for an extension away from it, and then look for it to come back down. And ideally, you want that extension away from
QLGN
the previous resistance to be fast.
I like that one up at like 260. At shorts. CSPR is probably my best bet, but
This is the one that had that gap fill at 250 QLGN.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
With yak. Carrot.
Dumpy dumpy? Dumpy dumpy? Nope. Yeah, I'm in it.
QLGN.
Yeah. So previous resistance. Extension away. Have a pretty good resistance on the daily too here at 250.
G's working our way up.
Typically you'd look for about half the move here, but being a little greedy with it.
I'm gonna do that instead of stare at stocks.
Gonna
CSPR isn't even really
Put
like
an
a
order in up here
dude.
if it wants to give it to us.
Daily has gap fill 2.60
Staring at
inch.
this thing, it's not really the biggest mover.
Did I mention that earlier, or did I mention it just to you guys? It must have been just to you guys. So I got to give B the credit. So you can see VWAP and the 9 kind of catching up. Those are kind of my two indicators. So it starts to make me not like it as much as that happens. So like sometimes I'll pull my order up a little bit more, but we're going to wait a second here and see if we can't still get that flush right down to it.
I'm in it, but just a starter.
Did you raise it a penny?
You know what?
Order filled.
Oh shit.
Order cancelled.
I just messed that up. I was trying to be funny for Thomas and I screwed up. Hold on.
DLPNHOFB stalking them.
That's what you get.
Come down a little. Give us a little flush.
Order filled.
Alright. I'm gonna take the half back off just to be safe. I don't want it to spike up.
Got like some
Okay.
blinders on today, which isn't good.
Now we're a penny higher than we were. Just for Thomas. Just for
Staring
Thomas.
at the CSPR.
It would have been nice if it flushed right after we made that mistake.
Staring at it.
I push that off to the side so I can see what's going on, but
It's kind of a weird one. It's not really wanting the flush.
it has to stay over 910 for me to even think about what's
It's gonna be one that probably just chills.
Not enough, really.
DLPN. No thank you. HOFE. Yeah, that would need a lot of speed. Gaunt.
It's easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Not a lot moving today, man.
No.
I feel like when the SPY has his really good days, the market's just kind of like, yeah.
So yeah, so this is where I start to not like it as much, when it just starts to chill out like this. Ideally, if it's going to keep running, you want it to do it all right away. But unfortunately, that's not happening. So sometimes I will look to take half off if we can get a chance to. Let's see what it does here. Might actually get the flush. Looks like 237 is the key area here. If we can get through, we might get the flush.
Did you know that a 10-inch woofer is more penetrating?
And an 8-inch?
I guess. That's what this karaoke machine says. That's one of the tag things.
Sense that a 10-inch would penetrate more than an 8-inch. I mean, I could use a lot of different areas of life that this is up. Applicable.
Yes, you can see the 9 really catching up to it now. I'm definitely not a fan of it at this point.
CSPR to figure out something. Elon
Order
Musk will be
cancelled.
hosting Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Yeah,
That seems kind of odd.
that's what the article said. Elon Musk will host Saturday Night Live for some reason.
Yeah, I saw that he was doing that.
Everybody's like, why Elon? No clue.
It's all about publicity.
People like the Musk.
Yeah. Honestly, I always recommend, if you guys can swing it, to just join Team ISW, because being in the room with Brian is so invaluable. Like, just being able to ask him questions on a daily basis, it's people don't understand the value behind it. It's kind of silly. Like how much value there is behind it. I was really it literally ran right into 250. I was kind of hoping we would actually get the push up through for an ad. No, I'm not a fan of it. But maybe it'll be a little fake out breakout there. Just get like a small little winner out of it, maybe.
Still on it? No, that's who's in it.
QLGN? Yeah, I'm in it.
Doesn't look like a fun trade.
It's not. It's not.
You know when you make that sound that you're in a fun trade.
Especially because it keeps just bouncing right here at my average. It's like, are you going to flush? No? No? Okay, nope, red again. Are you going to flush? Nope. Oh, damn. I feel like Steve. bid for half.
Anything up.
Bid again. Nope. Nothing. On the bid again. Nothing. I feel like there's going to be a flush here. It doesn't want to give it to us.
Order filled.
There we go. Yeah, we missed it by a penny. Thomas was right. Should have stayed at 233. Damn you, Thomas. Let's see if we can get this this extra little push. I mean, it was only an extra penny. It's not gonna matter at this point.
Come on, go wee, go wee.
I was looking for this previous
QLGN
resistance, but
dollar.
doo-doo. Obviously not letting this go back up against us at this point. I was hoping to get that little bit more of a flush. VWAP is right here though. As long as the spread stays okay, I don't mind trying to hold it. It's when the spread gets a little out of control that you get a little iffy because things could spike up. Do 29. Let's make this a range. We can just leave it.
Order cancelled.
Guess I better hurry up. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Woohoo. At David.
Yo, yo, yo. Anybody here?
I
Is anybody here?
Damn it. I was gonna see how many times he was gonna do it before I answered him.
Yep, that's
Ag
what I was doing.
affirmation.
Faces.
Is anybody out there?
Hello. It's me. Did anybody watch the UFC fights this weekend?
I saw the clip of Wyman shatter his leg.
My God, dude.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, oh, when he reaches back and steps on it, I was like, oh.
My God, dude. Just even you saying that makes me like want to flinch and turn my head, dude.
When he stepped on it, it didn't compound because it was already broken.
Shit, dude, that was disgustingly bad. That was the worst break since Anderson Silva's leg wrapped around another dude's leg. It was Chris Weidman's leg.
Dude, the guy whose leg broke this time, the guy who Silva broke it.
No,
What are the odds of that?
crazy. He got the same injury.
Yep.
That shit was brutal, though, man. Honestly, this one looked worse than the other one. Even though the other one, you see his leg wrap around his leg in the way that it shouldn't wrap around. When he steps back, you're just like, what the fuck?
Put off of it when I saw him step on it. I was like, ugh.
Dude, I had to look away, bro. I was like, can't look at this.
That was just crazy.
Yeah, that's awful, dude. That's got to be the worst thing that ever had happened to you as a UFC fighter. Well, CSPR looks like a lot of fun. chilling here.
Doing nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes of straight sideways.
So 13 minutes of shit. That we've been watching.
Honestly, it gets less interesting to me the more sideways it goes, because I feel like there's less room to drop. Even if it does give. Got a little bit in QLGN.
You did?
No, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot, but little. Better than nothing. EAAP.
PHX.
What's PHX doing?
Running.
Needs more. I mean, there's not a lot of space for money there.
With a 200-pound weight behind it.
Yeah.
Just chilling right at the 200. Probably gonna drop from here.
Like that.
That chart, I hate 2-hour stocks.
$dollar on way.
SPR just took a shields mid.
Yes, it did.
And Power DX came up, authorized all COVID-19 test kits via on-demand delivery in more
Order
than 2,000
filled.
U.S. cities. DX will plan to expand test kit delivery to additional cities in the coming weeks. That's UBER.
Oh, well, didn't get me that.
No.
So hard to take this when it's going sideways.
JFIN taking
Yeah,
all.
there's no reason for it
Looks
to
like
drop
it
all of a
wants
sudden.
another lip.
Now does it go all the way back up? Who knows?
Broke a trend line. Does it matter? I don't know.
I think it's going to go back up, but I'm not trusting it.
Ugh. Dude, that just isn't a perfect trade. I don't feel this at all.
QLGN done there. Samsies. Samesies. There it is.
HPT.
EHPT?
C. Charlie HPT. Charlie HPT.
Okay.
Pushy push there. Not too great. Go here. Go higher. Follow the short bias in that one.
XXIIPHX trails, nibble in Galt, otherwise cashed up.
Get anything yet? Oh, you had a small trade earlier, didn't you, Jake?
Yeah, small one on MViz. Just before you did yours.
JFIN YOLO long.
That's it.
Yeah. Wasn't even worth posting.
I feel out all my trades. I mean, I had one good drop on that other one, but then I basically sold the rest up break even, so cool. Boring. Boring, boring. Your brother-in-law was trying to talk to me about Bitcoin yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah. Is it dropped to what, like 40 something thousand?
I'm like, I don't know, man. I can't even talk about it. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you.
Hit buy.
Maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down. No clue.
Wish I would have bought more Neo on my average.
I don't know why this one's stuck in my head.
PHX still starter size, putting stop at B/E and hoping for the fade.
Laser. Lasers. Trigger.
It's going up a bit.
West flag
AR kinda sorta interesting. Big Co.
There's AR, but no volume now. Volume just died out of it.
And it's a pretty big. Facebook poll a year ago and found out that most people sleep nude.
VYDR, Voyager Therapeutics shares popping to the highs now, $5.70, up 21%. Victor Yankee Golf Romeo.
BYGR. Nope.
Maybe that's why Casper is up.
Because people sleep nude.
They're eyeing
I'm trying to buy new mattresses.
I'm sure it
Damn it,
is.
I don't want that mattress. The guy slept nude on it.
Do that.
AR is running.
I'm personally a PJ man, so I don't understand it. I'm like, put clothes on, people.
Yep. I have to be honest. I sleep nude when I can. Unfortunately, kids are around. You can't do that.
I feel like there's a little bit too much freedom in sleeping nude. I'm like, I don't like this. Too much freedom.
Not even me.
At least the shirt off.
I mean, shirt off.
At least the shirt off.
Shirt off is fine. Pants? Put some pants on. Let's wear some underwear. Come on.
Never underwear. Maybe shorts. Never underwear. Gotta let those guys breathe a little bit.
Is that why you do it?
Yeah.
Heading day in the markets today, boys.
My swings are up.
Senators introduced legislation seeking to mandate driver monitoring systems to address driver assistance technology. That's in a statement reported by Reuters now.
KODK go go go.
Launch exchange offer for public
Carry.
owned shares of Iannova. As launch exchange offer to acquire all outstanding shares of Iannova not currently owned by the company. KODK Kodak.
Grab some Coca-Colas on the way back. Grab some
Kodak out with a press release, Kilo Oscar Delta Kilo.
I never stop thinking about them.
WKS Group invests in the world's first Kodak magnet 300 plate setter for NGF XLF plates. That's KODK, Kilo Oscar Delta Kilo.
You talking to me?
What did Imbus end up doing?
Shares of
Top
Kodak
around 2280s.
KODK. Union calls on Exxon to continue Beaumont, Texas refinery contract talks despite lockout threat. That's X-ray Oscar Michael.
KODK nibble.
Memphis just dumped.
Forgot my mic was off. Looks like my take profit order got hit. What's up? Had some house stuff going on.
Do you have a closing date yet?
And dollar
13th May. KOSS, no volume. Going quick, right?
Cost 42k there. Cost 42k. LOL. Cost 42k. Avoid for me. Roflocopter. Cost 42k. Totally avoiding costs. Only 42k to borrow.
We're so stupid.
JFI and YOLO long stop in.
Thomas, are you here?
Yes.
Did you see the mistake I made because of you?
I saw you, right? You know, you said you made a mistake, but you didn't say what it was.
Well, that was the mistake. I wasn't trying to add. I was trying to move my take profit order up a penny. But I put an order in to add up over the $0.50 there. So that was the last order I put in. So when I went to replace the order on the montage, when I hit replace and I put the take profit price, it basically was replacing my short order at a price that was below the current price. So it just added the shares right where it was at. I mean, I took them right off because that's what you're supposed to do, but it just made me laugh. I was like, that's not what I meant to do. Trying to be funny for Thomas.
Didn't work out very well.
Nope. Hey, you're not distracting me, man. It's pretty slow anyway, so.
TWH Camping World shares at the highs now 45.77, 6%. Company announced earlier is going to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies through BitPay. TWH now $2.69, 6% now for TWH Camping World.
Can't believe it's 11:30 already. Probably gonna call it here pretty soon because I'm gonna go eat lunch at the house. Check in on my youngest. He's home today. He wasn't feeling well. Woke up with a crazy cough, like the croup cough is what it sounded like. So I'm not really looking forward to how that plays out. And he was just getting over being sick with something else, which was like a cold.
BYGR?
He's in Victor. Yellow.
Voyager. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
So VYR? Oh,
VYGR.
Victor Yankee Golf Romeo.
Bro. Yellow. Green, red.
VYGR Nibble 84K.
Yellow, green, red.
Yeah. Violet, yellow, green, red. I like that. Use colors. Like it. Although I like rainbow better than red.
We're short on DLTH.
DLTH. She's one bananas.
DLTH? I'm not seeing that one on the scanner.
Big move up. It's went from 16 to 1740.
Oh, because of the volume.
Alright, miss. It's over.
Son of a...
KODK taking all.
Yeah, Ninja Trader for that one.
Hoping for round 2 there.
I know, it's annoying.
How'd you do on QLGN?
Ended up doing good. I put a take profit, or I put a range order in for the rest of my shares, and ended up getting it right at the previous resistance there. Wish I would have kept those mistake shares. That would have been nice. Double profit always sounds good.
Dude, I got out too soon. I had a phone call and I was like, I can't. I had to focus on the phone call.
Anybody
Yeah.
doing VYGR?
No, Brian did. Yeah, I had to really go to the bathroom, so I did that, and then on the way back down, I ran into my mom talking to the loan guy. So I sat there and was listening and helping with that, and then, yeah, I was glad to put a range order in because I didn't really give a crap. I've noticed, too, that range orders, they really help me be patient because I have to be because I'm not even at my computer. It's like either it works or it doesn't.
The range order will cover you either at 250 or 225, whichever comes first.
Yep. I mean, mine was a little different, I think, but yeah, it was. I think I had the stop was like a penny below my average, and then I think I was a little bit above where the previous resistance was for my take profit.
Yeah, and I wasn't giving the exact number, just an idea.
Yeah, essentially. It looks like it bounced right off of that previous resistance at 227. It's typically what it does. I eventually want to do my best, unless I can obviously read the price action pretty well. But like when things slow down like that, I definitely want to try to hold all the way down to that line. Because, I mean, that happens so often. I mean, that's always been my goal. I'm just so impatient.
See money, take money.
Nicola.
Or do you just like that stock?
That was on the scanner. I don't like the stock. Aren't they like basically a scam at this point? Aren't they the company that hasn't like manufactured like anything?
That failed SPAC for that car, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, how are they even still like up where they are? Are they still like promising that they are gonna manufacture?
In an electric vehicle that is very pushable.
Hey guys, here's our vehicle. It doesn't actually have a battery in it. You just have to push it. It's very environmental friendly.
Push that truck down the hill. Look, it runs.
Yeah, it drives itself as it's going down a hill.
Now there was a truck. I don't remember what it was.
As long as you're on a hill, you'll be fine.
Anybody have any questions? Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. I didn't even have to ask today. Got 11 likes. Didn't even have to ask. Hells yeah.
Nicola's getting some sort of hydrogen fueled infrastructure hype or something.
this QLGN actually breaks this 227 area, it might go all the way back down to $2. Might take all day, but
BRB.
Be right back.
oh man, I have issues. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna shut it down. Getting kind of hungry and there's nothing going on. David figured me out. If you guys want to keep talking, just join the Discord. We'll be in there. I'm probably gonna get out of here for lunch, but I'll probably be back. Decent day. We'll scroll through the trades real quick. QLGN got a nice little extension pop through that 227 area. Would have been nice if we meant to add there, but we didn't, so we took them right off. Which it ended up actually going back against us, so that was a good thing. We were looking to add up through 250. We had to order a 257, and didn't quite get there. Ended up taking profit on the way down. RVPH was the halt, I believe. Yep. Out of the halt, looking for the gap fill. We got it, took it. We actually used half a starter there just in case this thing wanted to get crazy. Which after we read that, it just didn't quite want to give us that gap fill completely. That it just wanted to go a little. It wanted to try to go higher, and it did. So can't complain there. VLDR. This was pretty typical out of the gate type play. Had the previous resistance all the way down here. Made a nice little move. Got in through 15. And just kind of felt it dying off there. VWAP started to catch up as well as the 9. So took that off there. Yeah, it ended up going higher. And it's been grinding the rest of the day. So that was our 3 trades. Can't complain about any of the trades. They were good trades. And we'll move on to tomorrow. If I do take anything else, I'll post that on Twitter at some point throughout the day. And that's all I got for you. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.